Thursday, 1 a.m. Yes. Keep it warm. Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. We got conversation for y'all. My brother Time, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. All right, and that's how we doing it. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. With this your daily. It's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about not partners, but playing a part tonight. Not partners, but playing a part. Tonight is Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday. So we are talking, when we say not partners, but playing a part, we're talking about when two people are together and they are together in a certain kind of gender role or a certain type of already agreed upon situation. Like, I do this and you do that, and it's never going to change. And if it does change in any kind of way, then I'm not sure if both of us will agree to it. It's sort of like, I've heard men say things like, if a man loses his job or falls on hard times financially, like his woman won't hold it down for him. Like she gonna lose all respect for him because he's supposed to keep his cash up. He's supposed to be the provider. He's supposed to make sure that everything is taken care of on a financial front. And I'm thinking like, well, there's a certain amount of validity to that, except for the part where if he falls on hard times, that she can't pick up any of the slack and has to lose total respect for him. If you really think about it, if that's the case, if your woman can only respect you when your pockets is fat and your bank account is full, then y'all not partners. Y'all playing a part. You're playing the part of the provider, and she's playing the part of the usurper. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that she's only with you for the money, but if she can't respect you anymore because you took a hit, you took a fall, you took a gamble, something happened to whereas you couldn't quickly get back on your feet, and she's not willing to do anything in order to help you out, then you have to kind of think about what kind of situation y'all had in the beginning. Now, that could just be me thinking that way, but trust and believe I do think that way. I don't think that a man should be judged solely on his ability to provide. Because if that's the case, that's the only value that he has. So you mean to tell me that all he brings to the table is money? Because if that's all he brings to the table, if providing financially is all he brings to the table, then while he's providing, he should sort of have the green light to do whatever the hell he wants to do, right? Because he's bringing the money in and he's playing his part. So if he wants to take some of the money that he has and provide for another family and start another family, cheat, whatever you want to call it, well, he should have the green light to do that, because as long as he's playing his part over here, then you should be good with it over there, right? All right. So if his job is only to bring money to the table, then I guess the woman's money would naturally just be for pussy, or maybe some domestic activities, cooking, cleaning, raising the kids. You know what I'm saying? Doing the soccer mom thing. Like, when you really think about it, it doesn't make any sense. But to a lot of people, it makes perfect sense. And there are a lot of men that are stressed as hell because they think that their woman won't want them anymore, or their family won't respect them anymore if they don't keep their cash up. It's a compromising position to be in. But we're gonna check it out. Talk about it, be about to get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we gonna solve, y'all. So what's going on? My brother Tom is in the house. What's good? And what's that? The craft tally. And what to call myself? He says, my brother JS said that you look like you do drugs. Okay, I can look like I could do anything. Some people say that I look like I could knock somebody out with one punch. Who knows? Nobody's ever seen me do drugs. Nobody's ever seen me knock anybody out with one punch. I guess it's left up to speculation which one I could or would do. Anyway, so that's what we're talking about tonight on the Daily Go Getimism show. So let's get into it and get involved. These puzzle pieces right now, we gonna get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. Get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. Get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. Get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gonna get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gon' get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gon' solve, y'all. Get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gon' solve, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna put my drums away. I'm gonna put the percussion away. And then we're gonna get into this conversation. We're gonna get into this conversation. Not partners, but playing a part. Not partners, but playing a part. That's what we're talking about on the Daily Go Getimism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it whiz? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. All right, so that's what we getting into, y'all. Everybody good? Y'all good? We have reached Friday Eve, or you could call it Friday all the way, but this is a Thursday show. We have endured whatever blessings, stresses, problems, trials, tribulations, adventures that this week has given us. And we are on our way to the weekend, and I hope that everybody is doing well and that you're ready to go ahead and take this thing to the last level. It's not really to the next level, but it's to the last level. You got to make it out of this world day by day, you know, day by day. So we audit our progress on a daily basis. On a daily basis, baby. Let me see what my brother Tom said. He said, if the po-po come looking for Tom, tell him that he drove off in a Mercedes. They're gonna say you lying because he has a brown hoopty, a doo-doo brown hoopty at that. All right. Says, all right, what we got? I said, son, the Celtics green looks great on you. Just as long as you don't wear Celtics green around Philadelphia 76ers fans, because there will be you know what? Honestly, there are a lot of Celtics fans in Philly. And that's a fact that I've always hated. There are a lot of Celtics fans in Philly, and there are a lot of Lakers fans. So you know what era that came from. You know what era that came from. Sixers haven't been good enough in modern times for there to be a whole, diehard Sixers fans. There's Sixers fans who claim to be diehard Sixers fans, but I said, Anyway, he said, son, are you taking a summer love thing where it's great during the summertime, but only for the summertime? Oh, are you talking about a summer love thing? No. I'm talking about a real relationship or a real marriage where even though, just because you're in a relationship don't mean that you all the way in a relationship. And just because you were in a marriage, well, you know what it is. You know what it is. There's some people who are married for the title, married for the kids, married for the house, married for the bills, married just to say that they did it once. So they're not partners. He's playing a part. Any drastic changes in the relationship, and one of them is going to be out. Then they might check out physically or they might check out mentally, but nonetheless, they ain't where they supposed to be. He said, are you talking about Denzel and Paula Washington type of love? I can't even speak on that. I don't know nothing about that. Hold up. You can't be talking about the Denzel and Paula type thing. You just must be talking about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. So I wouldn't believe that there were some. Yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot of Celtics fans. There are a lot of Celtics fans in Philly. That's what happens when you don't win championships, man. I hate it. But that's what happens when you don't win championships. It happens. You know what I mean? People need championships, and we have not won one since 83. We haven't been one since 2001. It ain't easy. And the Sixers is ass. I'm going to tell you, and I am a diehard Sixers fan. I do not care about any other team. But my team is ass. They got good players, but they ass. The organization is ass. I mean, cheeks, total butt. They stink. So let me tell you the love we had for Philadelphia for that one day when they beat us in '83 and we said blah. We hate LA and New York, anything. I hear you. You know what I mean? Those were them Larry Bird days. You know how it was. I hate how they always talk about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson like Dr. J wasn't in that equation. They talk about Larry Bird and Magic Johnson like the Sixers wasn't that shit then. And I'm like, okay, that's what we doing? Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. Shoot, what about that legendary Dr. J and Larry Bird fight? They was getting it in. Nowadays, they they wouldn't have saw another game for the rest of the season. They was brawling. They was brawling. The Observer Melanin said Dr. J was the realest. He was. They talk about him like he was an afterthought, like he never happened. Well, I know one thing. If he never happened, then Jordan couldn't have happened. If Dr. J didn't happen, then Jordan couldn't have happened. All right. Tom says, not this Dr. J, but Moses Malone. Oh, not just Dr. J, but Moses Malone was scared. We were scared of Andrew Toney. Bobby Jones. Come on, son. Did you see Charles Barkley holding Larry Bird's show? That's so holding Larry Bird so Dr. J could punch him. Yeah, I did see that. Oh man, Dr. J had a swag that was better than Obama. You ever see that brother walk? Yeah, Dr. J was he was something else. He really was. He still is. He still got that same swag. And he seemed taller now than he was back in the day. He was like 6'6". For some reason, he just seemed taller. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dr. J. Shout out to Doc. Rest in peace, Moses Malone. Now, they finally had a center. But you know how it go. Dawkins was a beast also. Rest in peace, Daryl Dawkins. God damn. Damn. Dawkins slammed down that court. He kept slamming down courts. He made the NBA change the backboards. He was breaking backboard after backboard after backboard. Like, y'all gonna recognize me. Y'all gonna recognize me. All right, y'all. So this is what we talking about tonight. Not partners, but playing a part. So we're talking about these relationships that are really on shaky ground. Really on shaky ground. Even if they are not acknowledging the fact that they together, but they ain't really together. If your man or your woman is not your partner, you have to think about what they really are. Because a partner has to take equal responsibility for the situation that y'all in. If you're a business partner, then both partners or all partners have say so in the way that the business is run. Not just the money, but the test really comes in to see if you're really partners or just playing a part when one person or some persons aren't able to play the part that they've been playing all along. And then you start seeing the chinks in the armor. And then you start having to reevaluate exactly who y'all are, what y'all been doing, what y'all supposed to be doing. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight on the Daily Go Get 'Emism Show. We're going to get into this thing. Not partners, but playing a part. And that's why I asked that question at the top of the chat. If you were to fall on hard times financially, are you totally sure, or are you sure that your partner, your wife, your girl, your woman, your shorty, your sweetie, your love, your bae, would she hold it down for you? Would she say, listen, bae, because you might not have taken an L, you might have got sick. You can't go to work. Maybe your insurance wasn't set up a certain kind of way because you had a small business that you were running yourself and you was getting money, and now you can't do it. You can't do it now. Would she say, oh, you know what? Just show me the books? Or did you show her the books beforehand in case of an emergency? Because tomorrow ain't promised to none of us, baby. Tomorrow ain't promised to none of us, baby. It ain't. On your way from work, you could get into a fatal car accident or debilitating accident to whereas you can't walk anymore, or you could be paraplegic or quadriplegic or something like that. So you should also always have your replacement in place to make sure that things are going to be okay, especially if you have kids. But when it's not like that, and a lot of times it's not like that, then you see that y'all not partners. Y'all been posing as partners, acting as partners, displaying yourselves as partners, but you haven't really been partners. Because only one person has been responsible for holding up everybody. Everybody else has just been playing their part. Hi, I'm a wife. I give up ass. I cook a little food. Yeah. I raise some babies. I show out nice when we go out. Hey, I'm a husband. Go to work every day, bust my ass, do a lot of overtime, save a little money, gamble in order to maximize the funds, have to save some, put some in the stash, make sure that I pay for everything, even the ass. Without me, none of this shit could exist. But if something should happen to me, I gotta expect that my woman is gonna find another man to hold it down. Because she's only playing a part of my woman. She's not my partner. She's not really my woman. You understand what I'm saying? All right, man. So I'm going to take my seat. I'm going to go take my seat. I'm going to cop a squat over here and everything going to be good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. I see a lot of y'all coming in, going out, whatever. Coming in, going out. But we can do this. We can do this, and we will. And we will. So let's go. Ed from Detroit is in the house. What's good? What's good, my brother Ed from Detroit? What up? What up? What up? All right, so let me see. Tom says, son, it's called cold functioning partnership that you are in with that person, whether marriage relationship just goes cold. Observer Melanin says, honestly, I will never rely on a woman to hold me down. Save the money now and it will save you later on. But can you save enough money to last you for the rest of your life? That's the question you have to ask. And another question that you would like to, you probably should ask is, why wouldn't you want to involve your woman in the process of the money that you get? Now, I'm not saying that you should prepare to have a woman taking care of you, but you should always be sure that she would do it if it was necessary. I mean, that's literally in the vows that you take for marriage. Let's say for rich or for poor, sickness and in health, and some other shit. And now all that shit sounds good until it's time to deliver. I mean, because I've known people who bailed out just with the sickness and health part. Think about it. Tom says, son, that sounds like 2026 traditional love today. Traditional or transactional? It says, I got work 12-hour shifts the next 2 days. Whew, what you working in a hospital, man? You working in a hospital, homie? Sojo says, I met my wife October 31st on Halloween at a Halloween party at the club 9 weeks. At the club 9 weeks later, we were married 23 years until she died. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that she's passed. Excuse me. Hold on. I got another sneeze coming up for sure. You said best woman to ever had, the best friend I ever had. I feel you on that, man. I do. I feel you on that. I'm really sorry for your loss. I'm really sorry for your loss. Let's see. Says that question that popped up is crazy. Is it? Is it about the one night stand or the question that's in the comments? Observer says my Dominican wife would hold me down. She is a very thoughtful woman. Tom says that is awesome to define a woman. To find a woman on Halloween day, you married a woman in 9 weeks. Y'all been married for 23 years. Congratulations, word. And it says, I'm going to tell the IRS that I identify as nonprofit so I can save on taxes. Fuck taxes. Fuck taxes. Nico the one. My bad. Yo, what's up? My name's Mike Hawk. It says your name is Nico the one. But if you want to be known as a dick, good. Your name is my dick. Cool. No problem, my dick. Look, my dick is in the house, y'all. My dick is in the house. My dick is in the house. It used to be with your mom and your sister and your auntie. My dick is in the house. My dick is in your spouse. My dick is in my own spouse. Yo, my dick is in the house. Sometimes it lay around when it pop up, you know that it's about to go down. Yo, it always want to act real hard. And sometimes he come out and pull my card. Yeah. What up, Mike Hawk? You my dick, motherfucker. Let's talk. You really think that you was gonna come through trolling on this bitch? Who the fuck do you think? Who do you really think that you are? You can't come around in this shit, yo. You ain't a star, kid. Okay. Oh, you do hospital security. You know what? Let me stereotype you. For me. Those hospital security dudes, security guards, period. Is it the uniform? Y'all get all the pussy. Why do security guards get ass all the time? Why? Is it your hospitality? Is it your ability, or at least the energy that y'all create that y'all can protect somebody? I mean, I've never seen anywhere where security guards don't get no ass. It don't matter how much y'all make. It don't matter. But go ahead, get your money, dog. Get your money. Get your dough. Stack your chips. Young Goat says, who created this concept of marriage? People really just follow whatever the norm is without questioning why it is, how it is. Well, whether you're married or not, are you serious about the person that you're with? I've never been married, but I've always been serious with any woman that I was with. So the answer still stands, and the situation still stands. Now I'll tell you this. If a woman that you are unmarried to will hold you down, then you found a woman that you should marry. Simple as that. If a woman that you are not married to will hold it down for you, should you take a loss, should you take a damaging hit, should you be down for a while, well, that's the woman, that's your wife. That's your wife right there. I don't care what the state says. I don't. I've never cared what the state says, because the state determines the legality of your union. It doesn't determine the seriousness or the love of your union. It don't have nothing to do with that. They don't even give a fuck. So, Naomi, oh, you took your message back. Well, no. I don't know. Anyway. Is it ever taxes or Texas? You said it could work out. I doubt it unless some major work on both ends happens, but that's tough. I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of things work that wasn't supposed to work. Young Goat says, he says, Nico the one, you just got a diss track dropped on you. Look, he talking about some bro what? Now he trying to play stupid. Yeah, don't play dumb now. Don't play dumb now, son. You said, yo, I just got dissed. You dissed yourself. You know, we deal with trolls all the time in here. Now maybe you're not a troll, but you came in here and said your name was My Cock. You spelled it like My Hawk. Mike Hawk. Really? Come on, son. I'm 55 years old. I'll be 56 years here. I'll be 56 this year. You think I haven't seen that? Come on, son. Come on, baby boy. Tom says this is not the agency, but they will be some Fruity Pebbles, Ray J's running through the chat, and this is how son will have to deal with those Fruit Loops. Yep, that's how I go. That there how I go. That there how I go. All right. So, Observer says, I didn't marry an American woman. Okay. All right. It says, LOL, I have a girlfriend who is 48 and I'm 51, so I'm not tagging women. I can tell you some stories at my job that will blow your mind. I see stuff I never thought of. I know you do. At a hospital, we all see things that'll have you like, what? Sometimes at a hospital, you wonder who should be admitted and who should be going home every day. Like, whoa. Like, just because you're not in the psych ward does not mean that you're not sick. Marvina Big B, what's going on, ma? How you feeling? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you. Please, y'all, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Do not neglect to hit the like button. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It's only gonna help something. Am I a more? You didn't spell more right. You gotta take the E off of that. Because you spelled it like somebody's last name. Moore. No, I'm not a more. I might be an Moor, but I'm not an Moore. No, I'm not an Moore. I'm not an Moor either. So we good, yeah, we good. Are you brown guy? Now you talking dumb. All right, we good. Oh, look at this. Damn, Tom, you talked up these bitch ass niggas. Why? Oh, it's troll time. It's howdy trolley time. It's howdy trolley time. What is this? The Discord? What is this? The Discord shuffle? We gonna come in here and we not gonna talk about nothing dealing with the topic. We just gonna be disruptive and say stupid shit for attention. And he's gonna block us, and we're gonna come back with more fake accounts. Oh shit. Let me get these motherfuckers out of here. Let me get these motherfuckers out of here. Let me get them out of here. Let me start shooting. April Fool's talking about some hate Republican. Then he said, relax. No, you relax. That fucking Republican bullshit you talking about out here. You know what I mean? First it start out cool. Hey, Republican. Oh, he let me get away with that. Next thing you know, it'd be like, hey, monkey. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I'm gonna give you one more chance. Anything suspect come out your mouth, boom, you're gonna go fly away. Are we not just people? Who is we? I know not of the we that you speak of. I know not of the we that you speak of, sir or ma'am. I knew it gotta be a sir. Females don't be trolling like that. No Jews are better than. Oh. 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 No Jews are better than. No Jews are better than what? No Jews are better than what? All right. So what we're talking about tonight what we're talking about tonight is not partners, but playing a part. Not partners, but playing a part. So we're talking about when you may be together with somebody, y'all may even claim to be in love with each other. But are you on solid ground with the love that you share? Are you on solid ground with how well you know each other, treat each other, and what you would do for each other in the event of a tragedy, a travesty, an emergency, was something that would change the whole dynamic of your relationship. I mean, when I think about it, a lot of men really don't think about this shit. You know what I mean? As long as they getting some pussy, you know, a lot of men, as long as they getting some pussy and a few good meals and all of that, they don't really think about the future. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to love your woman, and it's one thing for your woman to love her man. But when you think about what partnership really means, are you in a situation where you have solidified that union or that concept? Is your woman or your man your partner? In other words, will they take up the slack? Will they hold it down? Will they fill in? Like, a supervisor should know the same things that a manager should know. Because a supervisor would have to fill in for a manager if he or she ever goes on vacation. You can't have a supervisor who's totally clueless about the way that the business is run. The day-to-day activities, the day-to-day business details and all of that. They have to know how to do it. A lot of times, supervisors are the ones who train managers on what to do. So they have to know. So in your relationship or in your marriage, you could be the manager, but is your supervisor qualified and prepared to step in and run things should you be on vacation or should you be out sick? Think about it that way. Or are you so insecure as a manager that you would never let your supervisor run shit for fear that they might take over shit? Now, that sounds ridiculous in a relationship or a marriage, right? But it's not. It's not. If you're a man and you're afraid to ever be on hard financial times because you don't think that your woman would respect you or would hold it down for you or would remain faithful to you, that ain't your partner. She's just playing a part. She's just playing the part of your woman. She ain't your partner. That's why the show is called Not Partners, but Playing a Part. Not partners, but playing a part. What are we doing? What are we doing? So, so what we got here, y'all? What we got here? Marvina Bigby says, I know a couple who had a 32-year affair. Okay. Observer Mellon, it's a 32-year affair? What is an affair? I only hear that word in the movies on TV. What is an affair? I swear to God, I never heard nobody call cheating an affair in real life. Observer Mellon says, you mean playing the part? No, I mean playing a part. You're playing a part in a play. You're playing a part in a movie. You're not playing the part in a play. You're not playing the part in a movie. You're not playing, Yeah, I mean not playing a part like separated apart. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. No, reading is fundamental. We got to make sure we got it here. We good. We good. I know you got it. What's up, Mike? Mike? Wait. No, Mikael or Mike Luceros? Lucero? All right. Okay. So I believe. Naomi says, I believe holding my man down rather. I believe in holding my man down rather good or bad. I like that. Damn, Observer Mellon said it's just your turn. It's the scariest thing that has happened to you. Supernatural things related. We can get into that another time. We talking about something real tonight. All right, names. In real life, I never cheat on my husband. I hear that. I hear that. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button. But a lot of people are cool with the arrangement that they have, even if their arrangement is unorthodox, even if their arrangement doesn't seem to be very solid. You know how they say you can't miss what you never had? Well, if you never had a solid relationship, if you never had a loving relationship, if you've never had a supportive relationship, then you can't really miss it because you don't even know that that's the way it's supposed to be. You think that the way it's supposed to be is one-sided. You may think that the way it's supposed to be is toxic. You may think that the way it's supposed to be is transactional. And that might work for you. But to me, it's sad that you've never been in a situation where you would be okay, where somebody cares that you are okay. There's a big difference between where the hell you been and I'm glad you're home. It seemed like it took forever. I'm so glad you're here. There's a big difference. But some people never hear that shit. And they good. They good with not hearing that. I don't know. With all of this technology that we have at our disposal, one person may be FaceTiming you because they want to make sure that you're not with somebody else. And another person may be FaceTiming you because they really want to see your face. Like, if you've never been told by a woman, like, I really miss you when you're not around. Being around you makes me feel good. It makes me feel safe. It makes me feel secure. It makes me happy. I like laying around with you. I like laying on your chest. I like cuddling with you. I like the warmth of your body. When you're not there, I have to find something that mimics you. Shit like that. Some men ain't never heard no shit like that. Literally. And these are couples that have children that have been together for years. Now, I know I don't have to explain to y'all how you can be together for years and not have nothing. I know I don't have to explain to y'all how you can be together for years and not have nothing. Nothing. Not a motherfucking thing. Okay. Arian, I'm feeling like a real man should. Thanks for asking. That's what's up. Naomi says, I'm not married yet. John Doe says, what are we going to do about the Jews? What are we going to do about the Jews? Well, hey, John Doe, what ideas do you have? Share, please. Feel free to share what ideas do you have about the Jew problem. Please share. Please do tell. Do tell. What are we going to do about the Jews? Y'all got to take this Nazi shit somewhere else. Listen, I have as much problems with Jews as anybody else does. But, yo, man, y'all be into extinction and extermination and all of that HH, ADH. Fuck all of that, man. I don't want to, because the thing is, if you want Jews exterminated, I know how you feel about black people. So I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. For real. Observe Mill. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love. Hell yeah, I remember that song. It's one of my favorites of all time. My favorites of all time. Y'all funny as shit. The fuck out of here, son. We not doing that. For real. Motherfuckers is funny. The hell out of here. You know what I mean? They gonna rope my nigga ass into talking about Jews. They gonna hang me from a fucking tree. Like, I know this fucking nigga didn't think that we was gonna let him kill no white people. I don't care if they are Jews. Oh, hell no. The fuck out of here. You don't go somewhere with that bullshit. Yo, get your shit together before I get you the fuck off this channel and report your dumb ass. You must be crazy. Get it together immediately. That is not a request. That is not a request. Oh my gosh. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, shit. Well. I did find a way to get this shit out of here, and I'm about to find out if it really works. They say if you use vinegar gets out all kinds of crazy stains and shit. And because I'm clumsy, and messy, I might have to get with it. I do actually have some. Mess. 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 God damn it. Mm. I missed my lip. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, my peoples. Hold on. Vinegar. All right. What is that I'm drinking? This is called colon ream. It's called colon ream. That's what I call it. It's really just a vegetable smoothie, but it has all kinds of herbs in it, like black seed, like turmeric, like echinacea and chlorella. Yeah, that's those are the herbs that are in it. Other than that, it's like collard greens and red onions, radish, turnip, cucumber, tomato, celery, and what else? Because I pack it kind of heavy. And sometimes I have eggplant in there. A little eggplant. It's very good for you. Definitely will move the crowd in your bowels. It'll get everybody out of there. It'll get everybody out of the house in your intestinal walls. It gets them all out of there. I'm sorry about this, y'all. But I gotta do it because this shit really stains because of the turmeric. You know anything about turmeric, you know that shit is almost impossible to get out. It stick around like curry. Well, you know, curry is really just turmeric. Well, it definitely has turmeric in it. Fuck. I'm so disappointed in myself. Because normally I stain myself early. And I did good today. I'm glad that y'all can only see me, but not hear me. I mean, y'all can only see me, but you're not here to see me in my full glory. I'm glad y'all can see me, but can't smell me. I'm smelling very vinegary right now. Very vinegary. Now I'm gun shy about taking a drink. Oh shit, damn. I missed this dude trolling. Nah, man. Stop trolling. Please stop trolling. Oh yeah, I do have beet in there. That's what I was forgetting. That's why it looks brown. With the greens in it, it turns into brown color, but it's like a reddish brown. See? You see all that stuff in there? You see that black stuff going to the bottom? That's black seed. That's black seed. All right. Oregano oil is excellent also. Yeah, I take oregano oil every day. Every day. Under the tongue. The drops under the tongue. Boop, bop, boop. I got some I have some gel pills too. 4,000 milligram. I mean, we got to do everything impossible to preserve our health these days. You know, we got to do. But, okay, back to the matter at hand. So like I said, not partners, but playing a part. Not partners, but playing a part. You know, how sure are you that your woman, talking to men, that your woman would hold it down for you, hold things down for you in the event that you couldn't hold it down for yourself? None of them are the real source. None of them are the real source of what? I mean, you just came in here like you was already part of the conversation. Oh, everything is frequency. Oh, you're one of those. Oh, okay, I got you. Everything is frequency. Oh, which dimension are we in right now? Just curious. Please share. We are God. Okay, that's cool. We are God. Not gods, but God. So the collective is God. Just asking. Asking for a friend. I'm the third dimension. Oh, okay. All right. That's interesting. That's interesting. The third dimension. Oh. I'm getting into some existentialism in here. We're going to look at things from an existential perspective. Okay. I'm in like the 4th to the 5th. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see where you come from. See what you doing over here. Let's see. Okay. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, Ryan. Do your thing, Rion. Yeah, I drink it. I drink it every day. To shake the mindset. What's interesting is that they said they are in the 4th or 5th. That's something we just have to deal with to shake the mind. That's something we got to deal with. You watch enough Gaia TV and you'll hear all of this stuff about dimensions from that perspective 10 times a day. I guess I have to listen to some Gaia TV. I have not done that previously. Please, y'all, do me a favor. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's see. We can wow. Marvina says you are drinking healthy. I'm making sliders. I'm hungry. Like, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Let me see here. Take a look at the poll question. So far, only 26 votes. Is it possible for a one-night stand to blossom into a long relationship and possibly marriage? 46% says yes, I've seen it done. Wow. 46%. 8% said that wouldn't be a one-night stand. Kind of wouldn't. One night means one night. And 0% said if you can put your feelings aside. I might have to explain what that is. And another 46% says anything can happen. We grown. What I meant by if you can put your feelings aside is this. If you have a one-night stand with somebody, there's a good chance that you may not really respect them enough to be in a relationship with them or go any further with them, because you may be wondering, how many times have you done a one night stand, and what would compel you to do it with me instead of somebody else? Like, one night stands are not normally one-offs. So you would probably have to put your feelings aside in order to carry on a relationship with somebody that you had a one night stand with, because you may not really trust them or respect them. Like, if she fucked me the first night that she met me, and I liked it enough to try to keep calling her and get her to do a second night stand, third night stand, fourth night, then how I know the next man ain't do it? That pussy was worth a lifetime of nightstands. As a matter of fact, I bought a bedroom set with a nightstand. That was a Siemens nightstand. Raymore Flanagan nightstand. Okay, you get what I'm saying. Sigma says, I'm not saying anything about it except that it's a particular way of viewing reality. And I know where I've seen it talked about at length. I don't believe it or disbelieve it. I say maybe. Okay. All right. All right. Well, yeah. So, okay. All right. Well, as people pop in and out, please make sure y'all hit the like button. Sometimes you come in, start listening to what's going on, get involved a little bit, and never remember to hit the like button. But we need likes. We need likes. It helps the channel. The channel needs help. It helps the channel, and the channel needs help. Let's do this. For those of y'all who are still with me, I'm going to ask y'all a series of questions. And if you would be so kind to participate, please write your answers in the chat. A few questions. On a scale of 1 to 10, would you say that most of the relationships that you have been in have been satisfactory, or should I say satisfying to you, or dissatisfying to you? So on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 means totally satisfied and 1 means not satisfied at all, what would you say? My man Seika Sala is in the house. And Seika Sala comes right through knowing the assignment. And he says 5. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you would say that your relationships have been a 5. Okay. Passing back says 99. Do you mean 9? My man, Ninth Gate Stories. What up? What up? Okay, Marvina, you say 8. Okay. All right. All right, we're getting some answers. Observer says 8. That's pretty good. So you're saying the majority, I'm not asking about your current relationship. I'm talking about your relationships overall. You know, from however early you started and, till now, you would say that on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being totally satisfactory, like great, wonderful, spectacular, stupendous, sensational, and 1 being like, yo, this shit was a nightmare. It was terrible. I didn't get nothing I liked. I didn't get nothing I wanted. Okay. So Kenneth says possibly 7. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. And you from across the pond in England? Shout out to England. British. Shout out to the Brits. Ninth Gate Story says 6. Okay. I'm under the impression that, because this can really depend on how many relationships that you've had or that you've been in, and your perspective of how you've looked at those relationships. There can be differences in in what you call a relationship versus a fling versus just dating versus just seeing each other. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let you decide, or you dictate exactly what a relationship means to you. But I'm thinking that anything 5 and above ain't bad, because at the very least, it shows that you're not bitter. It seems to show that, and I take it. I'll take that. Okay. Let me ask you another question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the loyalty of those relationships that you've been in? Where 10 would be your partner, your love, your wife, your husband, your spouse, your significant others have been 100% loyal. Now, I said loyal, not faithful. Faithful means that you don't cheat. Loyal means that you don't betray. Now, of course, there are going to be people who say, well, how can you betray somebody more than cheating? Trust me, there are ways. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the loyalty of the relationships that you've been in? And that's you being loyal to them and them being loyal to you. Where 10 is totally loyal. We held each other down like good family would. And 1 would be like, loyalty? Man, that bitch was gone in the wind. If I ain't see her, then I know she was up to no good. So Marvina says 9. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's great. That's great. Because loyalty is one thing that builds confidence. You know, it can help. It's going to definitely make you confident in your situation. Seika Sala, you say 5. I'm still a 5. Okay. Hey. You know what I mean? 5 so. It could go one way or another. Observer says 8. This is pretty good. That's pretty good. Ninth Gate says, well, my loyalty score is probably an 8. The overall score is 6. Respect. Marvina says, we had each other's back till he died. No question. Matter of fact. R.I.P. to you and yours. But not R.I.P. to you, but R.I.P. to yours. R.I.P. to yours. All right. So that's good. So we have some pretty good scores and experiences when it comes to satisfaction, when it comes to loyalty. Let's see. I want to do one more. And then we can get right back into these. These are actually helping with the topic, because this all goes into it. Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the attentiveness? No, I'm not going to say attentiveness. The level of care, the level of caring. You know, because you can love somebody, but do you care about them? So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the level of care in the relationships that you've had? Like when you knew that somebody cared about you. Scared. So a 10 would be like, yo, she or he or she cares about me. They give a fuck about me. Definitely. They are concerned about my health, my well-being, my happiness, my satisfaction. And 1 being, she didn't give a fuck about me, what I wanted, what I thought, what I said, where I was going, when I would be. She didn't care, or he didn't care. Yo, Hayes, go somewhere with that bullshit before I time you out. As you can see, as you can clearly see, we're having a conversation here. You don't want to be part of the conversation? I can easily get you on up out of here. That's my last fucking warning. There won't be another one, not even a semblance of one. So like I said, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the level of care that you and your woman or man had in your relationships? Any of your relationships, all your relationships collectively. Okay, Marvina says 10. God damn. Shit. All right. Ninth Gate says level of care 7, 7.5. Well, that's God right there. 7.5. You know that's God. All right, that's what's up. Sega Sala says 9, but I was immature and should have married one of them. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I asked those 3 questions because when we talk about not being partners, but only playing a part, I don't see how you can have those elements in a relationship on the, going north of 5 and just be playing a part. If somebody gives you satisfaction, and they're loyal and they care about you, you have way more than the average person has in their relationships. And I know that you have to know that because we all have friends, siblings, cousins, co-workers, neighbors, random strangers who tell us about how their relationships, fell apart because they were, the person that they were with were never really in it, never cared about them, never did nothing for them. They had to carry everything. They had to carry the relationship financially, carry the relationship emotionally, carry the relationship sexually, carry the relationship in every facet of the relationship. So if you've had those 3 things that I asked you about in your relationships, then more than likely, you know what partnership is. More than likely, you know what partnership is. And I'll tell you one thing, you'll know what partnership is when you don't have it anymore. If you should break up with that person or divorce that person, and then the next person that you get with displays none of those things, and you'll realize, like, Not, it won't mean that you should go running back to what you had, but you will understand what your future is going to look like and could look like. Marvin said his friends come by and check on me because he asked them to before he died. Man, that shit is crazy. I don't mean crazy like bad, like man. Godzilla God King. My brother's in the house. What's going on? South Africa's in the house. What's good? What's good? South Motherland is in the house. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So man, we doing good over here, man. Feel like real men and women should all day, every day. But yeah, not partners, but playing a part. You know, when you've had something that was really good, or you're used to something that's really good, at least something that's serviceable, something that can be worked with, something that can be adjusted, something that can be compromised, and you get into a situation where it's either one way or another, and the one way or other that it is not good, you start to see the difference. And then you realize that you're in a situation where you have to make a big decision. You're in a situation where you have to make a big decision, and the decision has to be made, and you're about to make it. You're about to make it. And so, you know, sometimes you have to see somebody else's situation in order to appreciate the one that you're in. Sometimes you have to see how bad somebody else has it before you realize that you haven't had it that bad. Now, of course, it's from your perspective that you may feel like you've had it bad. But one thing about situations is that we can all learn more about our own situations than we thought we knew. Sometimes we think that we know it all, or we knew it all, and come to find out that we might have known a little something, but we ain't know enough of nothing. We might have known a little something, but we ain't know enough of nothing. Okay. All right. We got slightly more votes on the poll. 30. We have to 30. But this is what to go on do. We're going to do these birthday shout outs, and then we're going to get on up out of here. Why? Because we got to. It's not that I'm not having a great time with you guys. Not at all. All right, but let's do it. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 19th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. They get the RESPECT. They get allergies. Number one out the box, Letitia Giddings, and also Stephanie Rose, Lorraine Coles, Paula Riggins, Latronda Ray, Hazy Leonardo, Latrice Brown Skinner, Mott Hotep, Elder David P. Hudson Sr., and last but not least, Catalina Bird. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious March 19th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, I'm going to tell you like this because I can. Yo, I was holding it down with Shorty. Everything was all right. Yo, she used to get naughty, but she did a whole lot of things for me. And I'll never forget, she did more than just get wet. And where she did get, and everything was going to be all right, but I had to set my personal thoughts aside because I had to wonder to myself, would she ever ride? In the event that I couldn't ride for her, yo, it did occur. But were we really together? We're just playing the parts. I know that she liked a whole lot of music and art, but she had to get real creative because I know one day if I say, wait, let me run it back and do something for me, something for us, and something for you. It's something to do. And yo, she did the right thing and made me realize that I got me a king. I got me a king because I got me a queen. And she made sure I understand that thing and got seen. And everything was good, just like it should be. And everything is going to be all right with you and me. I'm glad that y'all came through. I'm glad y'all came around. I'm glad y'all was always on this thing. I'm glad y'all was down. And we're going to be around tomorrow. You know, this whole music thing tomorrow, Friday. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow, 1 a.m. in the morning. Make sure y'all come on through. Tomorrow's the music show. So the topic will be a musical topic tomorrow. Y'all know how we do. We always have fun on a Friday night. Kick back and unwind, and it will be a goodie. Make sure y'all hit the like button before y'all. I know it's Friday now, but not for us. Not for us. You know, like it's 2:29 in the morning, but we're not looking at it as Friday because this is the Thursday show. But it's all good. It's all good. See y'all tomorrow. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel, do whatever you got to do. Holla back. Love is love. Peace.